New Zealand is a land of incredible beauty, where mountains touch the sky and the sea whispers ancient stories. For many, it's the real-life home of Middle-earth, the setting for the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. Deep in the North Island lies Hobbiton, a place that feels like stepping into a dream. I long to see it for myself, to discover if the magic was real. Visiting Hobbiton isn't just a tourist trip. It's a pilgrimage for anyone touched by these timeless tales. It's a chance to walk in the footsteps of beloved characters and see if the enchantment exists under the New Zealand sun. I imagined wandering the little paths, peering into colorful gardens. The anticipation was thrilling, a prelude to adventure. So I set off, determined to discover if this famous place was truly worth the journey. Some dreams are even more beautiful when you live them. And I believe the answer is a resounding yes. The journey to Hobbiton is part of the magic. Leaving the city behind, the roads wind through the lush Waikato countryside, a patchwork of rolling green hills dotted with sheep. The air grows fresher and it feels as if you're traveling back in time to a simpler era. The anticipation builds with every mile. The final stretch is by special bus, preserving the mystery and magic. Our guide shared stories of how Peter Jackson discovered this perfect location and how a working sheep farm became the Shire. As the bus climbed higher, the views became even more spectacular, a vibrant living green. The guide pointed out film landmarks, and a quiet excitement spread through the bus. We were united by a shared love for a story, about to see something truly special. The bus ride wasn't just transport, it was a gentle transition, preparing us to accept the fantasy waiting just over the next hill. Then, we saw it. The bus rounded a corner, and there it was, the Shire, nestled in the valley below. The first glimpse was breathtaking, little round doors tucked into hillsides, smoke curling from chimneys. It was real, not just a scene on a screen. A collective gasp went through the bus. In that moment, we were no longer tourists. We were travelers arriving at a place we'd only dreamed of. The journey was over, and the magic was about to begin. Stepping off the bus and onto the path into Hobbiton felt surreal. The air was sweet with clover and earth, broken only by sheep and birds. Our guide led us down a winding path, and the first hobbit hole appeared. A bright blue door, a garden bursting with flowers. Each hobbit hole was unique, with colorful doors and gardens full of real vegetables. Our guide shared stories about the films and pointed out which hobbit hole belonged to which character. Some holes were built smaller for Gandalf to appear larger. Others were bigger for the hobbits. The path meandered through the village, over a stone bridge, and past a clear pond where ducks swam. It was a completely immersive experience. The feeling was pure joy, like coming home to a place I'd never been before. The magic was real, and it was everywhere. Hobbiton was alive. The sensory experience of Hobbiton is unforgettable. The vibrant green hills, colorful doors, and blooming gardens create a visual symphony. Every detail, from handcrafted mailboxes to tiny tools and washing lines, is perfect. But it's not just the sights. The sounds are just as magical. The valley is filled with the rustle of leaves, the songs of native birds, and the gentle buzz of bees. The distant watermill and the splash of water add to the peaceful soundtrack. The air is scented with fresh grass, earth, roses, and a faint smokiness from chimneys. It's the smell of the countryside, a simple, good life. These scents and sounds transport you, making the experience feel incredibly real. The sun on your skin, the cool wood of a garden gate, every sensation adds to the immersion. There's an overwhelming happiness in the village. Visitors smile, strangers share their delight, and a sense of community fills the air. This emotional atmosphere is perhaps the most powerful element of all. It's a place where everything feels right with the world. Pure, simple contentment. For years, visitors could only imagine what lay behind the round doors. Now, the tour includes stepping inside a newly constructed hobbit hole. The anticipation as our guide opened the door was immense. The interior glowed with warm, soft light, and the entrance hall was paneled with rich wood. A hobbit's coat hung on a peg, a walking stick in the corner. It felt like a real home. Every detail inside was as meticulous as outside ceramic pots, embroidered cushions, and a pantry filled with jars and cheeses. The living area had a cozy armchair by the hearth, a book left open as if the reader had just stepped away. The rooms were small but incredibly snug, with curved ceilings that made you feel safe and embraced by the hill. Going inside completed the fantasy, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in the world of the hobbits. Looking out the round window at the village was a magical moment. It made Middle-earth feel tangible and real. Being welcomed inside transformed me from a spectator to a participant in the story. It's an addition that makes the tour unforgettable. At the heart of Hobbiton stands the magnificent party tree, where Bilbo Baggins celebrated his 11th birthday. Standing beneath its spreading branches, I felt a shiver of excitement. This was where the great adventure began. The tree itself is a marvel, crafted with a steel frame and thousands of hand-painted silk leaves. It looks ancient and wise, dominating the field and symbolizing community and celebration. The field around the party tree is a place of joy. You can almost hear echoes of laughter and music from Bilbo's party. The tour allows time to wander, to imagine lanterns hanging from the boughs and tables laden with food. It's a place that sparks the imagination and reminds you of the joy and fellowship at the heart of the Hobbit stories. For fans, it's a chance to connect physically with the story. For others, it's a showcase of beauty and craftsmanship. The party tree represents the heart of Hobbiton, a place of joy, community, and new beginnings. It's a perfect example of human creativity and artistry. Standing there, I realized what makes this place so special. It's a place that makes everyone smile, regardless of how well they know the tale. The party tree is the soul of the Shire. After exploring the village, the tour leads to the final stop, the Green Dragon Inn. This iconic pub is the heart of Hobbit life, a place for friendship and a well-earned drink. Seeing it across the water, with smoke rising and warm light glowing, is truly welcoming. Inside, the inn is dark, cozy, and filled with cheerful chatter. A fire crackles in the stone fireplace, and every detail is perfect, from pewter mugs to carved woodwork. As part of the tour, every visitor is offered a complimentary drink, traditional ales, cider, or ginger beer brewed exclusively for Hobbiton. I chose the amber ale, served in a heavy mug. Sitting by the fire, sipping my drink, was the perfect end to the tour. It was a moment to relax, reflect, and share the experience with fellow travelers. The Green Dragon elevates the tour from a walkthrough to a complete experience. Raising a mug in that firelit room is a memory I'll cherish. For a moment, you feel like a true resident of Hobbiton. A visit to Hobbiton isn't cheap, and many wonder if it's worth the cost and effort. I wondered myself before I went. Now, I can say it's worth every penny. The ticket includes the bus journey, a guided tour rich with stories, and a complimentary drink at the Green Dragon Inn. The quality is unmatched. This isn't a tired set, but a living, breathing garden maintained to perfection. What you're truly paying for is the experience, the feeling of being transported to another world. The joy on your face, or your children's, is priceless. For fans, it's a pilgrimage. For others, it's a journey into beauty and peace. It's a unique experience you can't find anywhere else. My answer is a definite yes. The magic is absolutely worth the price. It's an investment in a memory that will last a lifetime. In our busy lives, moments of pure joy are rare. Hobbiton delivers that joy in abundance. You'll never regret making it a priority. My journey to Hobbiton was more than a trip. It was a reminder of why we travel. We travel to feel new things, to step outside our ordinary lives, and to experience a little magic. Hobbiton is a place built from imagination, a testament to the power of storytelling. It inspires hope and happiness, reminding us to nurture our childlike wonder. In a world that can feel grey, places like Hobbiton are a splash of colour. They show us what's possible when people work together with passion and vision. So I encourage you, go and see the world. Find the places that call to your heart, whether it's the Shire, a city, a beach, or a mountain. The destination matters less than the journey. Travel changes us, fills our lives with stories, and connects us to the world. My visit to Hobbiton filled me with gratitude for the storytellers, the artisans, and the chance to walk those paths. It's a happy memory I'll always cherish. If you ever have the chance, go and find your own adventure. The magic is real, and it's worth the journey.